I'm Stevie Wamono. I'm the Executive Director of African Women and Youth Action for Development. Uh, African Women and Youth Action for Development is a national organization which looks at empowering women and youth in Uganda. In Mbale, we've been here for some time, since August last year, and we came to respond to the devastating floods that affected so many people in the communities in Bali and Bali City and Bali district. When we heard of the floods, our core concern was to save the lives of children, of women, most especially elderly women, whereas elderly men and people with disability. We quickly looked for partnership with the other organizations, and we're lucky to forge a partnership with Help Age International. Working together, we were able to look for resources, and we managed to secure funding from the START network, uh, which gave us funds to come and respond to the effects of the floods. The first phase of the response was to do uh, uh, emergency relief support, and in that we supported 400 affected households. We provided iron sheets to all those households. We provided mattresses and blankets. We provided wash materials or hygiene kits, which included basins, jerry cans, uh, water tablets, as well as soap. Um, we also did trainings on hygiene. Reactivated community-based wash committees or hygiene and sanitation committees to promote hygiene and awareness in the communities. We also reactivated community protection committees to support vulnerable persons who had protection issues in all the affected sub-counties, which were about 8 sub-counties, both in the city and in the district. We also supported the district. In the second phase of the project, we supported the district to come up with a contingency plan. Contingency plan is a plan that guides the district in preparing for disasters and also responding to disasters. Originally, when we came in, Bali district and Bali city did not have these plans, and working with the technical committees at the district and the city levels, we have been able to come up with these contingency plans, which are guiding documents for the district, for the city to plan and respond to emergencies. While floods in 2022 caught the district and the city unaware, at least there have been a few measures put in place so far right now to curtail the negative effects that may result from the floods. When we look back at what we've achieved from these interventions, as AWYAD, as an organization, we are very proud that of all the households we supported, we are happy to report that now we have 3,000 new houses constructed as a support of the iron sheets that we gave to the community members. We also are proud that people have been able to work and revive their lost livelihoods it is a step-by-step process, but so far people have left that desperate mode. At least they are working to restore their livelihoods. A lot needs to be done, but with support from the district, the local government, and central government, uh, uh, these people need more support, need more access to seeds, need access to materials, to need access to business capital to strengthen their livelihoods, to become more resilient to future disasters.
Spoke with my fellow councillor. So we went together and discussed and participated with friends. Ours was a very important thing to see how much were these older persons affected in these areas. We went and found quite a number of them, their houses had broken down. We went in a particular house where there was a blind man and his wife. The water was passing through the house and the clothes had been washed away. So the blind man was just there and he didn't know what to do. We thank God that when Help Age and AWYAD came in, they took the information and fortunately they came back with good news. They had brought certain items which were key to these people. They brought iron sheets. And another person to get an iron sheet is a dream. 10 iron sheets. Then they got the nails, they got a blanket. They didn't have what to cover. You would see an old person just shaking because there's no cover. The rugs have been taken away. Now he's seated in the house where the water is passing. And they gave us iron sheets, a mattress, a blanket, a jerrycan, and a water pail for drinking. I tell you, that day, people were happy. They were just shaking and wondering whether it was true, but they were very grateful that we received. Even us, sometimes you are there, you have a heart for people, but you have nothing to do. Maybe if you have some little flour, you can give them, but how are they going to cook? But they were very, very grateful, and their life has improved and are better. A number of those people, especially nearby,
tugamba
anti kati sirina ssente ziyinza okuzimba ennyumba awantu awalala yabona ezimba eno
mu mbeera entuufu.
singa gavumenti badi yinza okunyamba nandifunyeko awantu awatali amaazi agajja nenzimawo akayumba.
Wano omazeewo bbanga ki?
Emmaali gano gabadde ga activate naye mazeewo najja wano mwaka 7 mu gumu.
naye nga teki
Naye amazzi baali tegajjeno naye gali gabadde nga activate gajjuire ngejje bujji.
Ekulembera ow'ekitiibwa His Excellent Yoweri Kaguta Museveni nti atukwatire ekisa nti bakwatire wamu ne Prime Minister omwagalwa waffe Nabbanja nti batuyambe abantu bano babafunire ekifo bye bayinza okubeera nga pulogulaamu za gavumenti bwe ziri ez'okujja abantu mu bifo ebirimu landiside ebirimu amataba okubasitula. Naffe eri yaffe n'eyamasanda naffe tebatuleka mu mabega mu nteekateeka efaanana bwetyo. N'olwekyo ow'ekitiibwa tusaba nti Pulezidenti tuyambe nga wooli pulaningira abalala ab'omu nsozi naafe ab'amataba wansi eno gye gajja gava eri waggulu, amazzi gava waggulu ne gaserengetera eno, so gaserengeta eno ne gatukosa. N'olwekyo nsaba Oweekitiibwa President naffe otuyambe. Nze ayogera yenze defense. Waliwo abagezezaako okuvaayo naye nabo bavuddeyo si mu kwagala kwabwe, abamu bali mu bipangisa ng'embeera y'okupangisa. Waliwo abamu basajja bakulu balina abaana, ogenda okwesanga ogenda mu ruumu emu erimu maama, erimu jjajja, erimu taata n'abazzukulu bonna, obulamu si bwa mulembe bwe balimu wadde bali mu kipangisa. N'olwekyo ate bali kwegomba okudda naye olw'enkuba eri kubagoba. N'ekirala nga nze defense area funye obuzibu obw'endwadde, toilet zonna ezaaliyo enkuba yazisitula era enkuba eri kweyongera, kati tebalina bagenda, amazzi gava wansi ne gatomera obubi ne butomera abantu. N'olwekyo nkubiriza omulanga nti gavumenti etuyambe. Ate saawa zino tuli mu buzibu amaanyi, bagenda ku health center teri ddagala, naye tusaba nti mutuyambe ensonga eri emu tuve mu kifo kino. Embadde nsaba nga gavumenti.
Abatuuze bano tubakubiriza nnyo okuba nti okusookera ddala emyala gino gye tutaddemu ssente n'amaanyi tugikuume. Tusimbe n'emiti, buli alina poloti ye at least agezeeko okuba nti asimba emiti okusarawundinga compound ye oba poloti ye, era nti emiti ezo zisobola okugaadingako ettaka lino okuba nti teritwalibwa n'amazzi gano agaba gajjudde ennyo. N'okuba nti bw'oba ozimba linyisaako ennyumba yo waggulu ereme kubeera nnyo wansi, nti amazzi gano bwe gajja gayinza okuba nti gakukosa easy, nti foundation eno giteekako okuba nti eribeera waggulu obutagissa nnyo wansi n'oba nga okosebwa n'amazzi ago.
An organization, we conducted an initial rapid assessment to find out what caused the floods, and one of the things really driving these disasters to happen is encroachment of people on the natural catchment areas where the environment should be protected. People go and destroy the environment. People are planting crops in areas where they should not plant crops. People are burning, cutting trees to burn charcoal, which they should not do. All these are factors that destroy the environment and cause such disasters to happen. And when we look underneath it, the driving factor is poverty. People are so poor, they have nothing to do, they can't afford to buy land in safer places. People can't move away from disaster-prone areas because they have no money to shift. So there is need for government to come in with a concrete plan to support people to move away from these disaster areas and support them start new livelihoods in safer places. Another recommendation I would give is that the people need to be educated on environmental protection. They also need to be educated on the risks that they face if they encroach on the environment, because whenever you harass the environment, it pays back and pays back in big currency.